The process of buying land in Kenya. Buying land in Kenya can be a thrilling experience, but it can also be a daunting task if you don't know the correct process to follow. From understanding your needs and budget to conducting a thorough search, the following tips will guide you on how to purchase land in Kenya correctly. Step 1. Land identification. The process begins with the buyer identifying a suitable land for purchase. It can be done directly by the buyer or through a real estate agency firm. If you opt for the real estate agency firm, visit the site before proceeding to ensure it meets the desired criteria. Step 2. Search at land registry. The prospective buyer will then obtain a copy of the title deed from the seller to facilitate the search. It will take about 2 hours at a cost of 520 shillings. The search will provide details of the registered owner and any caveats. Step 3. County office search. This will help find out if there are any unpaid land rates, which will be factored in the purchase price. A certificate of clearance is then issued. The fee varies with the county. Step 4. Obtain 2 land maps. The maps are acquired from a local surveyor or land ministry at a cost of approximately 1,000 Kenyan shillings. One map is drawn to scale while the other shows the neighboring plots. Step 5. Ground verification. The prospective buyer will accompany the seller and surveyor to verify dimensions. Beacons are then erected to avoid future disputes. Step 6. Land sale agreement. The land sale agreement pertaining the terms of sale prepared by the seller is signed by the buyer. It is advisable to seek services of a lawyer at this point. Details of the buyer, seller, mode of payment, buying price, and documents to be availed are listed. Step 7. Clearance from the Land Control Board. The forum comprises of county commissioners and elders. The aim of the forum is to enhance transparency in the process. For instance, ensuring that a family member is not selling land without the consent of a spouse or other related parties. This is done by filling the land consent form. It costs 2,000 shillings. Alternatively, a meeting with the assistant county commissioner can be scheduled at approximately 15,000 to speed up the process. Note carefully, some of the sellers will require you to make a deposit, minimum 10% by law, during the sale agreement stage, but it is advisable to do so after clearance with the registry and having obtained a clean search. If you have to make the payment through cash or installments, ensure that the title deed and other legal documents are in your lawyer's custody. This will protect you from harm such as the seller using the title deed to acquire a loan during the purchase process. Step 8. Land transfer. Land transfer comes after all the payment and clearance has been done. The seller signs the transfer forms, which will be taken together with passport photos, clearance form from county, consent from LCD agreement, land search, and old title deed to the Ministry of Lands for ownership changes. Step 9. Stamp duty and transfer fees. The buyer will pay stamp duty and any transfer fees as per the value of the land. It is also important to follow up after 1 week to ensure that the land reads his or her details with the Ministry of Lands. In conclusion, buying land in Kenya can be a fun and rewarding experience if you follow the correct process. Always do your homework. Find a reliable real estate agent, check the title deed, and work within your budget to acquire land that's best for you. With these steps in mind, you're well on your way to becoming a proud landowner in Kenya. Thank you so much for watching this educational tutorial. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, take care and happy land hunting.